Perek Beis Mishnah Tes. So'er shel chulin shenofel esach isa v'chimtza. In this Mishnah, the so'er shel chulin falls in and is actually mechametz the isa. It makes it rise. Ve'achar kach nofal so'er shel truma. And only after that, the so'er shel truma fell in. Or so'er shel klal kerem. Or so'er of klal kerem. V'yesh boi kedei lechametz. And the so'er of truma, the so'er of klal kerem has enough force to cause the dough to be mechametz. Osur, it is osur. Now that's interesting, because in the previous Mishnah we learned that when the so'er shel chulin falls in, and it hasn't yet been mechametz, and then the so'er shel truma falls in, it's also, we understand that. Because the so'er shel truma falls in, it hasn't yet caused, the dough has not yet risen as a result of the so'er shel chulin on its own. So we can understand why it should be also, because the so'er shel truma comes in before it has become chometz. But in this Mishnah, where the so'er shel chulin fell in, and it had already become chometz, now the so'er shel truma falls in, although the so'er shel truma, yesh boi kedei lechametz, but why should it be also? We'll see in the Bartanur in a moment. And Reb Shimon Mate, Reb Shimon says, it's mutter, and we think that we understand Reb Shimon very simply, because l'chayra, it has already become chometz. So l'chayra, we think that we understand Reb Shimon far more simply than we do the Chachamim. Reb Shimon says it's mutter, why? Because the so'er shel chulin has already done the job. Now the so'er shel truma comes in, l'chayra is doing nothing, why should it be also? So we feel we need to understand the Chachamim. So the Bartanur explains as follows. Let's learn the Bartanur inside. Reb Shimon Mati, Bereisha, Reisha he means Mishnah Ches, the previous Mishnah. Loi Palig Reb Shimon, there Reb Shimon doesn't argue that when the so'er shel truma fell in before it had become chometz. Kimen the nofa so'er shel truma koydem shenischamtzu b'shel chulin, v'harehi memaheres lehischametz al yedei so'er shel truma. And it's the so'er shel truma that expedites the chometz process, the rising process. Aval b'sefer, but in the sefer, kiven dekvar nischamtzu b'shel chulin, since it had already become chometz as a result of the chulin, of the so'er shel chulin. So you would want the Bartanur now to say, so the so'er shel truma is not doing anything. He says a little bit more than that. Ki hadar nofil shel truma, when the truma falls in, einoi elo poigem. The so'er shel truma falls in and is nice and tam. Nice and tam should asa. Yes, but it's nice and tam lifgam. It falls in and it gives a tam which is damaging, which causes it harm. So says Reb Shimon, it's nice and tam lifgam. That's why it's mutter. Now what about the Chachamim? So it's nice and tam lifgam. So why do they say it's also? Rabbanon savre af al gav de ba'alma nois and tam lifgam mutter. Even though, of course, generally we hold that nois and tam lifgam is mutter. Shani hoche here is different. Shehu oise ru'uya lechametz bo kamo isay sacheres. It's perhaps nois and tam lifgam insofar as this isa is concerned. But by adding sa'or, this isa now becomes a bigger piece of sa'or that can be mechametz further other isos. And in that respect, the truma has had a positive impact on this isa, and therefore it is also, says the Bartanura, v'halacha kechachomim, and the halacha is in fact like the Chachamim.